how do our bodies know when it's time to sleep? Well, all of us have an internal clock. It's called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, and it's in the brain. And this responds to the amount of daylight around us to tell us when it's awake time and when it's time to go to sleep. This is called the circadian rhythm. But interestingly, everyone's circadian rhythm is not the same. So you all know somebody who is a really good early morning person, wakes up bright and excited to take on the day. And there's other people who would sleep till noon if they could. And that's because we have variations in chronotype. So this was actually a survival advantage. You can think back to when we didn't have modern day society and we lived in maybe tribes and didn't have security systems. So at that point, people had to take turns staying awake throughout the night so that they could oversee and make sure that the tribe was safe. And so it made sense that some people would be better at sleeping later in the morning and some people would be better sleeping earlier at night. And this also tends to change over a lifetime. So if you all have ever been a teenager or have any teenage children, you'll realize that they never want to get out of bed before noon. That's because their chronotype is optimized to be waking up in the late morning. In addition to our exposure to light and our chronotype, there's another chemical that builds up in our brains called adenosine. And when you wake up in the morning, you've got a clean slate, no adenosine. And throughout the day, adenosine builds up and builds up. And as it continues to build up, you get more and more sleepy. Interestingly, caffeine blocks adenosine so that we don't get that fatigue feeling.